with whom I've worked, a very able professor, to allow them to move to what we called problem-based learning, whereby every project they do is a real project. If it is a civil engineer, they should be building houses here which will name after those students. This competence-based learning is what will take us to Vision 2030. My mentor, Professor Gichaga, has said, you are engineers. Please, as you transit from Jomo Kenyatta, whom I must congratulate through the Deputy Vice Chancellor, all the engineering programs are recognized by the Engineers Board. The day you transit, you cease to use their programs. So don't do a mistake. You must today start making your own programs. The day we shall pronounce you your own university, the Engineers Board will be here and will tell you they need recognized programs. Finally, just a comment from me. You are going to be a university of technology with the engineering technology at the center. But that does not say you can do other things. If you go into medicine and you go into engineering, please make sure that everything has some engineering component, be it environment, be it business, be it what. Every student who comes here for whatever program, they should get some doses of engineering, which you have heard is very good, and I know it's good. You don't believe me? One of our students who did electrical engineering is now the top in the banking industry and is the chairman of the Banking Association. He did engineering, and he became a very good finance expert. May I take this pleasure to introduce to you our Honorable Minister. Professor Honorable Kamar is a scientist, a renowned scientist in her own right. She came to join us because in the short period she has been with us, she has done a lot of things.
I'm also delighted to be here because I have wanted to be here before we exit this institution from a university college to a full-fledged university. I wanted to see it with my own eyes and that it exists. Kimathi University College of Technology is one of the country's most promising academic institutions in the field of technology. As the country marches towards the realization of Vision 2030, it is imperative that institutions of higher learning tap into the enormous potential of technological innovations in order to move our country, Kenya, to a middle-level income country status in the year 2030. Indeed, as we prepare, as we commissioned these facilities today, which were constructed through the program that we call the famous program, Economic Stimulus Program, I want to commend the university, college management, for coming up with a wonderful idea and wonderfully designed facilities. We say great inventions and technological advancement have been achieved by harnessing water around us, be it for water generation, industrial cooling, processing, agriculture, domestic use, or recycling wastewater, among others. This laboratory, therefore, presents the first step towards beginning to discover the numerous ways water can be used, reused, processed, and be made to serve multiple purposes. I have no doubt that the local community here will benefit immensely from the facility that we have commissioned today. And I dare say that other communities from far will even come and learn from it. Of course, I have gone through the laboratory and I have seen the wonderful equipment, and better still, equipment that was fabricated here. I want to say congratulations to those whose hands touch that machine. I want to encourage the university to assist farms in the region through what we call the extension services. I want to say that Nyeri Water and Sanitation Company was one of the earliest in the country. In fact, I was a director of Eldoret Water and Sanitation Company when Nyeri was 2 years old, and we had to come here to learn from the Nyeri Water and Sanitation Company. I am aware that through this facility, the community around Kimathi University College will not only be assured of safe drinking water that meets all drinking water standards and regulations, but they will also have a good feeling of the presence of an institution of higher learning. Students gone are the days when we wanted universities to be failed because of a riot in the neighborhood of the university. Now we want the universities to be failed because of the positive impact that they have. And I'm grateful that our students have done wonders in the neighborhoods that they're in. The sustainability of such noble ventures will require a great deal of commitment, also from the government, due to the huge resource implications that come with it. I want to assure this institution and even other institutions of higher learning that government has put in place systems to ensure that university education, technical and vocational education training, as well as research are anchored within our development blueprint, the Vision 2030. And this anchoring is to ensure that governments from now until 2030 will continue to put financial support to these institutions. I am pleased to know that the project I have just commissioned today was completed on time as per the specifications of the contract. Congratulations for that. This is commendable and a good example of transparency and accountability in the use of public funding. What makes this undertaking even more appealing is the fact that some of the equipment, as we saw when we went round, has been fabricated by staff and students in the university college. This is the way to go, for it gives both the staff and the students confidence as innovators and potential industrialists. Unless you do it right in your home ground, you will not do it anywhere else. I am particularly impressed by the design and equipment in the Advanced Design and Manufacturing Training Center and the laboratories, which will doubtlessly expose our students to the cutting-edge technology. I want to congratulate the students that I met in the laboratories. I saw what they are designing, and I told them, please give us products in this country that are written, made in Kimathi. I have been impressed by the giant strides which this institution has made in the development of physical infrastructure, which include, among others, a resource center, library, the upcoming catering facility, and the academic blocks. My sincere thanks to the University College for navigating this institution to where it is so far. My sincere thanks to the Jomo Kenyatta University for nursing the institution very well. And Mr. Chancellor, we appreciate your commitment not only to the university, but to the little babies like Kimathi Institute of Science and Kimathi University College of Science and Technology. The task force has several key recommendations intended to streamline the entire higher education, science and technology sector. My ministry has since appreciated the challenging task with regard to formulating a comprehensive policy, drafting relevant statutes, and creating multidisciplinary linkages to ensure that the entire education and training sector is smooth, meets best international practices, and sufficiently prepares our students to handle the dynamic technology field both locally and internationally. we shall have an education and training system that recognizes, exploits, empowers, benefits, and rewards innovation and creativity as we march towards becoming a developed nation. Of course, the leaders there will be the institutions that are running engineering, science, and technology. I am therefore impressed to note that these two facilities are part of an even greater engineering complex to be developed at university complexes in, like where we are currently. I want to appreciate the role that was played by the Catholic Church by building university hostels very close to the university, and I want to thank them for that and encourage further collaboration with the local community. With that, I would also like to appreciate the students for the collaboration that they have had with the university in moving this step further in institutions, because this is something that other institutions are going to borrow from you. It is through this arrangement that KUCT has comfortably been able to cope with the accelerated admission of new students whom I'm told are already in their second year, as was reported here, unlike other universities that are still lagging behind. I'm aware that the Commission for Higher Education had carried out an inspection as early as 2010, and I want to assure the university that the only remaining thing is very small. I have one university bill which had to be finalized by the task force that I commissioned in September last year. The bills are ready and they are now before a cabinet subcommittee. As soon as it leaves the cabinet subcommittee and goes to cabinet, it will roll in parliament, because everybody is for this bill and everybody is for expansion of access in higher education. So we are soon going to be back here to make sure that we give you the charter. I want to assure you that His Excellency the President is looking forward to coming here to give the charter. I assured him the other day that the bills are almost ready and he's looking forward to leaving this. We are privileged as a ministry that His Excellency is going to leave a wonderful legacy in higher education. May I just mention that Kimathi is going to be given a charter to be a university of technology. And that, as has been mentioned by the secretary, is that it does not buy you from the others, but you inject technology in almost everything. It's going to be premier in itself because there are only 3 universities that are going to ascend to the level of being universities of technology. The Mombasa Polytechnic is going to ascend to University of Technology, and Kenya Polytechnic is the other that's going to ascend to the University of Technology. What that means is that these 3 premier institutions are institutions we are going to use to unlock the country by providing the human resource, technological human resource in science and technology that should fulfill the mandate given by the Vision 2030. In addition to that, we are going to have about 7 other universities that are going to be upgraded. So in total, we'll be having about 10 universities upgraded this year by His Excellency the President. If you looked at the passing rate of students last year, we were not able to take more than 20% of the students that passed with their C+ and above. KUCT will have all of them. They will have the engineer, they will have the technologist, and they will have the technician produced from the same compound. Isn't that going to make this place a great institution? This is going to make a difference in the lives of Kenyans, because we want to receive products that are made in Kimathi, and we also want to have technicians from Kimathi assembling them and reassembling them and calling the institution back and saying, you can perfect it talk to engineer so and so and tell him what he gave us can be improved for the sake of this nation. And that is what we are looking for in this country. I want to challenge you that the facilities we have here can only be profitable for this country if they are used, not if they are kept. I want to challenge you to make use of the facilities that have been given. Spare no efforts to make your own discoveries, to learn from your professors, to solve problems, to pattern new discoveries and new solutions, pattern new products, and deliver homegrown innovations that will make all of us as a country. Use the equipment that we have said has come, and we are going to even equip it better, and I'm sure that we are going to excel. May I congratulate the management for being the first university college to be ISO certified. Congratulations. So the students must know that they are actually in the cream of de la cream. You are in the best of the best. So you have the opportunity to do what others did not get the opportunity to do. May I finally thank you, Mr. Chancellor, and the whole team, fraternity of this university, for the great work that has taken place. As I said earlier, Chancellor will be calling on you very soon that we bring His Excellency the President so that you can hand over this one, maybe to another Chancellor. I don't know what happens when it becomes a university. You may want to hand it over to another Chancellor, but definitely we want to appreciate the fact that you have never stopped